Hey friends, so we're out on the river again for another metal detecting adventure. I think we're going to do really good today. This is the spot where I found the breastplate and bullets and stuff. I haven't been back since because the river's been a little flooded. So this is the first time I've been able to get back here, and I think we're going to do good. And Henry's with us today and paddling us along.
Sup?
So we're just headed right for that tree. About 20,
that one.
Yep, about, I don't know, what is that, like 30 yards down the river, and then we'll get started. So it's supposed to be super hot today, like 100, so we'll see. Okay, we got a super high speaker right here. Let's take a listen to it. Reading in the 80s, mid 80s, and so we'll see what it is. We're going to we'll uncover it, and then we'll see, and then maybe Henry can pick it up. Yeah, the modern
bullet, though.
Yeah, it's green thing on. I don't know what that means. Like green.
It looks like it was fired from a sniper rifle.
I don't know. It's fired from a modern rifle of some kind. All right, so we're going to go along here and see what else we can get. So this is the first signal today I've really gotten excited about. I could be totally wrong, but listen to this. I mean, that is like exactly what a shell sounds like. And there's a lot of artillery work here. So I'm going to dig it up a little bit more. It's still sandy down there, but I can feel the rocks. I can start to feel the rocks with my fingers, so I'm going to try to clear the sand, and then I'm going to try to use a magnet to see where it is, and then we'll try to get it. All right, guys, that's all it was, unfortunately. Not a shell. It's a top of a milk can or a drum of some kind. So yeah, we'll keep working along here though, because if that iron is there, nobody found that, and there was a lot of artillery work here. I mean, there could be a shell. All right, so this is the first really bullet signal we heard. They're reading in the, oh, you can see that, reading in the sun's right in it, but reading in the 70s. So let's see. I cleared the silt a little bit, but I can't, oh, maybe there is a bullet down there. I think I'm going to let Henry go get it. Look at that.
Wait, there's another one.
There's another one? Okay, well that is a Civil War bullet made into a fishing sinker, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, neat. We found a lot of bullets dropped around here, and there was definitely a camp right on the bank. So this certainly could have been made by a Civil War soldier, which is pretty cool. All right, so we got one. We're on the board for today, but I hope we're going to find a lot more, and I think we will. So I just dug that up, and what's funny is I thought, you know, I better dig up signals like this because there could be bayonets in here, and that is not a bayonet, but it's not far off from the shape of a bayonet. So I definitely have to listen to those signals as we go up here. We're getting very close to where I found the breastplate a few weeks ago. But I've been fooled many times today, but this one is reading like a solid in the 80s, maybe even going up to 90 every once in a while. Could be a coin, something really good, something like that really good. It could be a really old coin. I can't see anything down there, but I'm going to put the pin pointer down. Let's see. I'm going to put the camera under when I do the pin pointer, and we'll see if we can find it. So, well, it's a bullet, but that read super high for one bullet. Either my metal detector is misbehaving today, or there are more bullets in that hole. Well, friends, the metal detector is not behaving. That's a little bit concerning to me. I could barely hear this. In fact, I'll take the headphones off here. A very faint squeak along with cracks of iron in it, and I can see a bullet. So, yeah, so there could be quite a few here, and I'm just not hearing them. So I may have to change my strategy here, and I'll have to inspect the coil when I get home. But let's go get this one. Well, that's a really nice one too. This is right where I found the spill of the other ones, so maybe there's quite a few here. I got a really high tone here. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's reading like 80s, 90s. For whatever reason, bullets are reading that way sometimes today, so it could be a bullet or something like that, even though they don't normally read that high. All right, we'll go under with my snorkel and see what it is. That's a really cool relic. That is a Civil War, called a J hook. This is a knapsack hook from a Civil War backpack or knapsack that the troops were crossing the river here from the breastplate to drop bullets. So some stuff did get lost in the crossing for sure. So that's a really cool find there. All right, I'm happy with that. So we found a few bullets, we found that. We'll keep going along the road. All right, got a good signal here on solid rock, but it's like in an, I don't know, 6 inches of water. So we'll go under and take a look at it. What is it?
It's a bullet.
It's a mini ball. Yep.
It's got something in it.
Yep. Looks a little bit worn. Probably been rolling around on the rocks. So. Alright, well, we'll take it. Alright guys, we got the same signal like a couple inches away from that last bullet. I'll let you listen to it. I mean, that sounds like a sinker or a bullet. Let's see. What is that? I think that looks like, I think that's a super worn out Enfield bullet. Wow. Boy, that tumbled around on the rocks. Holy smokes. All right, so we have another bullet here, I think. Let's go take a look. What is it?
It's a bullet.
Another mini ball. All right, looks like I dropped one. Very nice. All right, see if there's some more. So I got a pretty good bullet signal here, and I've checked over this area with a fine-tooth comb, but look at how eroded that bank is up there. It's ready to collapse. I wonder if bullets are falling out. We'll see, but it's a really good signal. Let's see. Oh, that's not a bullet. What is that? Oh, man. Is that a fuse? Yes, that is a fuse. That's awesome. I'll get you a close-up of this later, but it's patent July something. I think it's 1842, maybe 1862. I don't recognize this fuse offhand. I'm not a fuse expert, but JP something. I'm gonna look that up when I get home. But that's really awesome. Really, really happy. Oh, that's I think it's a Schenkel. I think this is a Schenkel percussion fuse with the top gone, maybe. I don't know. We're gonna research this, but that is a awesome find. All right, right next to the Schenkel fuse, I dug this enormous piece of lead. Now, I know there was a camp right above where I'm standing because I found a lot of drop bullets. I found some large scents. So I'm sure that that's from the camp. All right, guys, had to interrupt here to talk about that thing I just found. It turns out that that's a super awesome Civil War relic. Okay, guys, so it turns out that this is the base of a Civil War canister shot. So this would be from a Dyer canister, D-Y-E-R, measures 3 inches across, and you can actually see there's the bit of the can still left on there. I think these are pretty rare. I haven't seen a lot of these. I've only found 2 other ones online, so it's pretty cool. At the same spot last year, I found 2 Dyer canister rounds. These are cut bars of lead that are used for the canister shot. Now, if you don't know what canister is, this was used very up-close combat. They would load the canister into the cannon, fire it out at troops in a very short range. Now back to finding more Civil War relics. All right, guys, I'm going to get you in on what I'm doing here. This is a really weird spot. When I first metal detected here a few years ago, I found a bunch of bullets, but they were all like concreted together on the bottom. I have another one. It's the exact same situation. I have no idea how lead could do that, but the ones I found before were Sharps bullets, and Sharps bullets have zinc in them. So I don't know if it has something to do with the zinc, but they're concreted into the clay. It's bizarre, but I'll show you here what we're doing. So here with the pinpointer, but it is like, you scrape it with your hands and it is like literally rock solid. I have to get my pick and break it from behind and see if I can get it. And I'll show you the bullet. And it 100% is one of those Sharps bullets. It was concreted into the bottom. It's just bizarre. The only thing I can think of is that it's the oh man, I kissed that with the pick badly. Well, it was stuck like literally in concrete. The pick, I couldn't even get behind it with the pick. It's really weird. All right, guys, I've walked back and forth across the river looking for shells because we found that fuse. Listen to this. I don't know if you could hear that, but it's a huge iron signal, so might not be a shell, but I haven't heard anything like that in the last, I don't know, hour. I've been going back and forth here. So let's see I'll put you away until I uncover it a little bit. Alright guys, so it wasn't a shell, but I'm really glad I found that because that easily could have been a shell. So we're going to go back forth a few more times, but that easily could have been a shell. Alright guys, had a very fun time today out on the river. I found a lot of great stuff. What about 6 or 7, with 7 bullets there, and we have the fuse, which I'm really excited about, the J hook, and I still don't know what that is. All right, so we did great today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and remember, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. See you on the river next time.